Welcome to IFS Insights and Meditations, a podcast that explores the intersection of internal family systems and faith and spirituality. I'm your host, Tim Fortescue, an IFS trained practitioner, and today I'm going to lead you in a meditation to help you check in with your inner system for just a bit. I'm going to lead you in a meditation to help facilitate more connection with yourself and self-energy. Know that I encourage you to pause this recording as often as you and your system needs if I don't give you enough time here. And as we begin, I invite you to get settled. It's best to have both feet on the floor if you can. Notice where your body comes into contact with the ground where you are. You can close your eyes if you'd like to, but if that's uncomfortable and you prefer, you can just let your gaze rest softly 2 or 3 feet in front of you. As you get comfortable, bring your awareness to several of your breaths. With each inhale, feel the spaciousness in your body. With every exhale, let your awareness go deeper into your inner system if you can. And as you deepen in, you may find a part that's ready to be known. Remember that a part can be a thought, a feeling, impulse, belief, sensation, among many other things. If you're noticing one part in particular that seems to want some attention right now, invite the part into the spaciousness that you've created for it through your breath. And if there's some parts that may need to soften back, just ask them if they could do that. Let them know that they can have a chance too, but for now, see if they could let you spend some time with this part. Seems to be wanting the attention most right now. Notice how you feel toward the part. And if you feel anything that doesn't indicate self-energy, like calmness, compassion, clarity, connection, curiosity, confidence, courage, creativity, or maybe it's some of the P words like perspective, presence, patience, playfulness, persistence. Just know if you're feeling anything that doesn't indicate self-energy along these lines, that's likely another part. Just see if you can stay curious and get to know it a little more. You may need to locate that part in your body and invite it into the spaciousness instead of the first one. If you feel some degree of embodied self-energy toward the part that's up the most for you right now, see if you can extend some self-energy to the part. See if you can let the part know that it's welcome. Let the part know that it's enough, if that feels right. It's doing the best that it can. It may be helpful to let it know that it's not alone. It does bring gifts, but it's a part of an inner team. Spend some time getting to know the part that you're with right now. What questions do you have? Does that part have any questions for you? And when it feels right, and again, you can pause this recording if you need more time, thank the part that's in that spaciousness now for its courage, for anything that it shared. Maybe it wants to stay in the center for a bit. Let it know that it can, or it can soften back and witness. Check in with those other parts that may be wanting some attention right now. Maybe it was some of the feelings that came up that weren't indicative of self-energy, like curiosity and calmness. Invite that part into the healing circle. Spend some time with it, getting to know it. What questions do you have? What does the part need from you? And continue doing this with other parts that may need attention. Just inviting them into that spaciousness, that healing circle. Maybe they're with the parts that are already there, or maybe those parts have softened back and they're just witnessing with other parts. But take all the time that you need and just notice the parts that need your attention right now. Take the time that your schedule allows for. And when it feels complete for now, thank all your parts, whether they shared a lot or a little or just witnessed. Maybe they were in the circle, maybe they weren't. But just thank them for all that they've done. Thank them for their courage in coming forward and being known, even if it was just a little. Let your parts know that they're not alone. Let them know that you want to spend more time with them if they'd like that. Maybe let them know when you'll do that. When you feel ready, you can transition back to where you are. You can open your eyes if they were closed. Do what you need to do to take care of yourself and to ease back into your surroundings. Thanks again for your courage in joining me for this meditation, and take good care. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe to the podcast and share it with others. You can find out more about me and my coaching practice by visiting my website, faithfullygrowing.com. And finally, if you're on Facebook and would like to continue the conversation, I invite you to join my Facebook group, and you can join that at faithfullygrowingwithtimfortescue.com. But until we meet again, stay curious if you can, and if you can't, welcome those parts that struggle with being curious too.